Hey guys, welcome back to the Drone Camps channel. I have another awesome little drone here to review for you guys today. This one's fun. This one says Vuzo on the top of it, and it is another folding style quadcopter, but it looks really strikingly similar to a DJI Mavic. Does it have all the same features? No. Is it a Mavic killer? No, not necessarily. It is actually just a toy quadcopter that resembles a Mavic, so it's pretty neat looking. I like the fact that it does look like a Mavic. For those of you that like the Mavic design and you just want to play around with something that is more like a trainer quad, something that you could fly with the kids or learn to fly quadcopters yourself, this would be a lot of fun. It does come with onboard Wi-Fi that hooks up to your smartphone via, there's a little app called XSW app, and that's XSW UFO. There's a little tiny QR code in the user manual in the very back that you scan, and it'll take you straight to that app. So that's the XSW UFO app, and I'll show you that here on my phone in a second, and I'll show you how the Wi-Fi hooks up. But pretty cool because it does have quite a few features on here. It actually has folding arms, like I said before, very cool compact design. And you don't have to do anything to fold the arms back. There's no buttons to press or anything like that. They just fold back into place just like that. So it's a little more compact for transporting. And you've got built-in LEDs on the bottom. You have vents for the battery and for the camera system up front. And let me check and double check on here to see if there's any kind of micro SD card slot. So there's no micro SD card slot. So what that means is that there's going to be videos and photos saved straight to your phone. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to have a micro SD card to make this one work. And it also looks like it has some LEDs on the front as well. And the battery that comes along with it is sitting over here. It slides in the back. And this one looks like a 1S, let's see, 900 milliamp battery. Just slides right in the back here. And I did notice this battery charges a little different than some of the other toy quad batteries I've seen recently. This one charges via USB, and it has a little USB, a mini USB, micro USB port on the side of it. So you just plug this in right here and plug the other end into your computer. And in about 30 to 45 minutes, this battery should be charged and ready to fly. So I'll go ahead and I'll throw this battery on the charger, and we'll go outside and do some flying with this little quadcopter. But before we do that, I wanted to show you this remote that comes along with it. It has a folding lock-away storage for your smartphone holder. That's kind of cool. My iPhone 6 Plus actually does fit in here. This comes out like that. And it has little soft rubber mounting brackets right here, top and bottom. You've got controls on the very top for speed. You can change 3 modes of speed. You can do flips, and it does sort of altitude hold on here as well. So that's also kind of cool for beginners, so you don't crash into the ground. And then you have some other optional switches down here. It looks like a little gaming pad. You have auto takeoff and auto land. You also have the power button right here, which turns it on. Your photo button, your video button, your return to home button, and your headless mode button. Now what's cool about this is if we look a little bit closer, everything is labeled really clearly on this transmitter. I like that a lot. Some of these toy drones that are in this $50 range, they just don't have good labeling, and sometimes a lot of this stuff isn't labeled at all. And it looks like it takes 4 AA batteries. I'll just go ahead and open up that screw and confirm that for you. Looks like 3 AA batteries in the back there. So I will go ahead and grab my AA batteries, and we'll go ahead and finish charging up this battery for the quadcopter. So this is the app you guys want to download for this particular quadcopter. It's called XSW UFO. And once you have that downloaded, go ahead and turn on your quadcopter, and then you want to connect to the XSW UFO Wi-Fi. There shouldn't be any password on this. And once you're connected to it, go ahead and open up your app, and you'll come to that familiar play screen where it says play, and you're going to click on play, and it will take you straight into this menu. Now you shouldn't see this right here. You should actually see the real-time view on your quadcopter and all the different settings, buttons, and options up there. I believe you also have the option to be able to fly this on screen as well with the on-screen controls if you want to, or you can turn that off and fly it from the included controller. And as a bonus, guys, I just wanted to show you real quickly before we do fly, check out the Mavic. This is the original DJI Mavic in the $1,000 price range, sitting next to this little tiny foldable arm quad called the XS809W, W standing for Wi-Fi edition. Now this one is sporting light bridge, so you're going to go out around 3 to 4 miles maximum distance range. This one not so much. We might get out to around 300 feet or 400 feet. We'll have to see. We'll have to test that out. But it does look a lot like the Mavic, and that's so cool to me. I love the fact that it does come looking very, very similar to the Mavic. This one also comes in gray, so if you want one that looks really, really a lot like the Mavic, get the gray one. I got the black one, which is totally fine. I think it's totally cool looking. And I like the fact that it doesn't have any push buttons on the bottom to open up the arms. It looks so much like a Mavic. It's really cool. So I'm going to open those arms until they lock. And the Mavic folds out quite a bit larger. As you can see here, I'll just move the camera back a little bit so you guys can see. And check this out. These arms swing out to the rear, just like that. So check out the profile of both of those. Pretty neat looking little quads. I love these designs. So let's go head outside and do some flying. This little DJI Mavic look-alike. All right, guys, I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and set it down. I was just testing out some of the lag in the video to see how much lag we have. So it's not really a reliable signal if you go out really far, but it's definitely going to record videos. Some of these quads, I've seen them do a little bit of lag in the video recording as well. But let's go ahead and get started. And the way you arm this one is stick all the way up and all the way down, and now you have throttle just like that. We can also do that auto takeoff, and we can go ahead and start the video recording on the app. Stick my smartphone in this little smartphone holder. Watch your throttle. Okay, so we should be able to go ahead and take off now. Nice. So let's check out the hover. Let's go ahead and come in a little bit closer. Now I'm in speed mode 1 right now, so it's going to be pretty easy to control. Drifting just a little bit. There is a little bit of wind today, so, but it looks really cool in the air. It does look like a little mini Mavic. Just go ahead and take a quick little flight forward. It does hover pretty efficiently, pretty smooth. Now I would like it if the camera would tilt down so that we could go up high and shoot toward the ground a little bit, but a straight ahead camera is kind of nice too, low to the ground, because you're not looking at grass the whole time, and that's kind of cool. Because in that third speed mode, you're going to get quite a bit of tilt. So if you're just cruising like this, you're going to get a nice level shot, even flying a little bit of speed. Let's go ahead and try out that second speed mode. Just give it a little more speed there. Yeah, you have a little more tilt now. So you're going to be looking at the ground a little bit if you're kind of low in this mode too. But it says we can get out about 100 meters. So I'm just out there cruising. Little line of sight flying. Uh-oh, we lost it for a second there. Went straight down in front of me. So I'm going to go walk up and inspect that. We might have a battery, or we might have run out of range. I'll let you know in a second. Oh man, I cannot find the baby Mavic, guys. I have no idea where it's at. I walked straight to it, I thought, but once I got out here, I don't see it anywhere. I'm also soaking wet to my knees because the grass is pretty wet out here. I've been looking now for about 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and this guy seems to be cutting the field's grass. Of course, that's how it goes. There's a grass cutter whenever you have a lost quad somewhere, but I'm gonna give it another 20 minutes looking around through this stuff. Hopefully I find it. So I really like that quad. I thought it was so cool. It flew really well. Flew pretty decent. It's just a terrible bummer when you lose something in the grass. GearBest, if you're watching this, please send me another one. I love that quad. Just don't have any ideas. Just gonna be one of those days where I get soaking wet like this and I don't find the quad. This is approaching impossible. So I'm gonna give it my all, guys. I'm gonna keep looking for a little while. If I find it, I will put it back up in the air for you guys. Give it a full flight test. I think I went out of range was what happened. I was probably about I'd say close to the 100-meter mark. And so if you fly out of that range, it's gonna start to drop in the air. But that might be it for today, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep looking. If I don't find it, guys, thanks for watching my channel. I'll see you on the next one.